Our second method is known as the payback rule. This is used in every company where I've worked in my career. It's very popular, very simple. Investments are acceptable if the payback period is less than a pre-specified number of years. So the answer to payback period is years. So how long to pay us back? You go into the CFO this morning and get $50,000, and she just wants to know when you're going to pay her back. You promise her $30,000 in the first year, $20,000 in the second year, $10,000 in the third year, and $5,000 in the fourth year. When are you going to pay me back? And the answer is pretty simple. It is in year 2, and that's why payback period is very popular. It's basically a lot of these cases you can do in your head. Here's a project that costs $500, 3 years of cash flows coming in, $100, $200, and $500. When are you going to pay me back? First 2 years generate $300 payback, and you need $200 of the $500 to completely pay your CFO back. So the answer is 2.4 years. First 2 years plus 40% of the third year. Now we're going to talk about some expected cash flow cases, some cash outflows, and then several years of cash inflows. And all the CFO wants to know, if I give you the first amount of money in time 0, how long to pay me back? So in Project A, you can see we need all of year 1, all of year 2, and 60% of year 3 to pay her back. Project B, you can see we never pay her back the $200 that we took today because the cash flows are not sufficient. In Project C,
we have a $200 initial investment.
We see that we need all 4 years of cash inflows to pay the CFO back. In Project D, you can see we have 2 payback periods because there's a cash outflow at time 0 and another cash outflow at time 3. So we need years 2 and 4 to complete the payback. And in Project E, we are paid back quickly, half a year, but then there's a big cash outflow waiting out there that we have to take into consideration in year 2. So you have to be really careful, use some common sense in combination with payback period.